All right, we live in the building. What's good, YouTube? What's good, Facebook? Trying something different. This is Step It Up September. This is my open panel discussion, and the title today is Leveling Up Your Side Hustle. Once again, Step It Up September, day 7. We on the hunt to monetization on YouTube. I know it's a whole lot of people going live right now, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get right into the talking points. Supreme was good, bro. I see you. Dr. Ninja Turtle, thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all for joining in. Now, I thought this was a good topic for today because a side hustle is very needed in today's economy. You know, just going to work every day is not gonna get us to financial freedom like we might want to ultimately achieve. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. Step It Up September, day 7. Okay, so we good. I wanted to make sure that nobody was watching through Facebook and I couldn't see, but yeah, I had some talking points. I'm all over the place right now, but to go back to what I was saying, and going to work every day, working a 9 to 5 or whatever set amount of hours it may be, with inflation and things the way they are, I feel like everybody needs a side hustle. Now, the side hustle could be anything. I'm a big advocate on investing in doing stocks, things like that. I work on cars on the side, as a lot of y'all might be able to tell. One of my best customers as far as with doing mechanic work is my neighbor, which is funny enough. He's a heavy truck mechanic, but I get it because after going to work for X amount of hours a day, a lot of times you're just tired. So I definitely get it. Angie, baby, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So, what would a side hustle entail? I feel like we all have certain passions, certain things that we actually enjoy doing. So, a side hustle, it should be something about doing what we love and ultimately not having it feel like we're going to work. Callie in the building. Salute to you, bro. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Angie, thank you. Smash the like button for me. I appreciate y'all. I know one thing. I know I ain't going to stream to Facebook no more. But it's all right. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, side hustle should be a passion that we have in our hearts. And then we still won't feel like we're going to work. And that's where my I've always had a love of cars, even from being younger and watching my dad get ripped off at these mechanic shops and things like that. I said to myself, I knew this would never be me when I got older. So that's where my love of cars came from. I got my handy ability from my father. He used to be a mechanic, not a mechanic. He used to be a handyman. He used to fix things in people's apartments. And I would go with him while he would do his side jobs, you know. Shout out to my daddy. Okay, I had one like one person on Facebook. They left though. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Won't never happen again. So, y'all know the routine. It's an open panel. Anybody y'all wanna join? Share it to your own channels, and we can have a discussion about it. There's a link there. But my first talking point is spotting a routine rut. Know when your habits are keeping you stuck instead of moving you forward. So, for instance, going to work every day. You know, it is a habit. Well, it can be a habit, I should say, because we have to pay our bills, we have to survive. But are we going to let that, define who we are? A lot of people, we don't feel like we're getting paid well enough from our job. Dr. Ninja Turtle, I'm building the class while I'm here watching. All right, Dr. Ninja Turtle, thank you for joining. Hey, Kelly, I'm gonna try to slow roll it, but I ain't got a whole lot talking points today, but I appreciate you. Enjoy your family, bro. Lakeside Laura, thank you for joining. What the Trelly? I see you, bro, from Facebook. Appreciate you for joining. But yeah, work could be a routine because it is a routine. We spend so much of our time going to work. Some jobs you got to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day just to try to get by. And now without a side hustle, it's kind of like, dang, I'm giving these people all my time. Most of us don't enjoy the jobs that we do because we're trying to make ends meet. So that's where the side hustle comes into play. It's like we gotta do something better than to just rely on our job and then have to work overtime. What's good, Supreme? Thank you for joining. What's up, Faith? Thank you for joining. My bad, y'all. But yeah, we gotta figure out something, and that's kind of what got me into with doing stocks. So most of y'all on YouTube, y'all know this because I try to post when I play my stocks and things like that. So this past week, and it was a 4-day stock trading week, I was trading options. I made $150, and I turned that into $677. So that's a beautiful side hustle. Michael Ellis, thank you for joining, bro. Today my son's 23rd birthday. He's in the Air Force. I just found he's going to Qatar. Wow. Ooh, we're gonna send prayers for him, Alexa Laura. Ooh, that's some new stuff for you behind. Tina Mo in the building. Tina Mo, the voice of YouTube. Supreme, yeah, that's a win, bro. Absolutely. And remember, Supreme, even in your live, you was talking about getting people, to learn these stocks. I'm going to take one of these Sundays, and we going to make it a stock Sunday, and we going to teach people how to do these options, without it being financial advice. But yeah, bro, Comic Brandon, thank you for joining. I got 3 people in the chat on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all. Y'all can leave a comment if y'all want. Supreme said, yes, Lord, I'm game. Okay. You know. Oh, and for those that don't know, I have an ebook. It's called Stock Market Starter. I could drop the link. But yeah, you know, just to get y'all accustomed to the basics, because this is definitely information that we weren't taught while we were growing up. You know, at least on my end. But yeah, it was introduced to me, and I took a real fine liking to it, because that's really what people do, and you could make money while you sitting in your house in your night clothes. What the Trelly said, what's up, bro? I see you. I can't put your comments up on the stage. I gotta figure all that out, but I see you, bro. Y'all see what Faith said, right? Get the book. Great for beginners. Yeah, y'all do that, please. Yield max is options trading, but in ETF form. Okay. Okay, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Nice. Dang, let's get some comments. What Supreme said we need to charge $59.99 an hour. Supreme, we're gonna get him a little bit of the sauce pause, you know. Because I promise y'all, when I become monetized, this is gonna be members only content. I'm gonna live stream while I'm shooting my plays and things like that. What the Trelly? We on YouTube, bro. If you got a YouTube, I'm gonna drop my YouTube tag in the comments, bro. So yeah, my fault, y'all. Yaya's in the building. Thank you for joining. Everybody saying what's up to each other. How you doing, Yolanda? Thank you for joining. Okay, we got 9 people in the chat. I'm gonna talk to y'all 9 people like it's 9,000 people in the chat. Y'all just don't call me Damo if I fall behind. Comic Brandon, I don't know if I said hello to you, but salute to you, brother. Remember, it's open panel. Anybody want to come catch these watch hours? Let's go. Let's do it. Anybody that's watching on Facebook, I know the numbers be fluctuating, but if y'all come on the YouTube, if you got a YouTube page, come up here. I'm connected with a dope community, and everybody show love. Everybody will support as long as you support back. We are here supporting the numbers. Absolutely, Dr. Ninja Turtle. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, I'm caught up on the chat. Lala, aka Larry, is in the building. So the next talking point, right? Comfort versus growth. Why the easy way holds you back from your next level. So the easy way, just for reference, it reminds me back of my live from the other day, which is speaking on comfort zones. The easy way is your comfort zone. And so if you're in your comfort zone, You just going through the motions, be it good, bad, or indifferent. Okay, y'all starting to move in this chat. I love it though. Yvette is in the building. Thank you for joining, Yvette. But your comfort zone is going to leave you stuck in that rut. You know, and I'm going to stay on as long as I can. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Thank you. Maine is in the building. Stop to show my appreciation, my bro. I think what you do is dope and give credit when it's due. I appreciate you, man. Major salute to you, brother. So, your comfort zone could be your own downfall, because anything that's worth having is not going to be easy. And that's going to speak back to relationships, friendships, jobs, anything in life. So if you're comfortable just shooting the breeze, you know, just cruising on by, how can you actually expect more to come to you or to receive a blessing, so to say, while you're not putting in any footwork, any type of leg work, you know? It just really won't work. So what I'm going to do, I'll drop that link again. Anybody in the chat, you could join. Y'all want to get these watch hours or not? So even on that hand, let's talk about with these watch hours. So when I started this Step It Up September, I was at a little over 500 watch hours, and I had 1,223 subscribers. So over this past, today makes a week, I've gained 133 watch hours before today, you know, with whatever got to be calculated still. And I've also gained 22 subscribers, you know, so that's not bad at all. Stop about for a bit. All right, Cowboy, thanks for joining, bro. Salute to you. Rising Phoenix in the building. Shout out to you, Rising Phoenix. Southern Chicken Biscuit has been summoned. Yo, I'm weak. Hey, I get it though, y'all, you know. I don't think nobody want to talk, but it's okay. But speaking of Southern Chicken Biscuits, I don't know why, like that just made me think about food. But yeah, y'all go check out my posts on the community tab. Elevated could cook too. Like I'm really that dude. I don't think y'all really understand. Ooh, Mississippi pot roast, homemade mashed potatoes, and some fresh green beans, seared, of course. Ooh, chef's kiss. But yeah, you the first of my live stream today. Hey, listen, we don't count favors over here. You know, you was the first, one of the first to watch my whole damn playlist, so we good. This is light work. Everybody speaking. 3 hours and 40 minutes alcohol free. Hey, bro, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, for real, for real. Looks delicious. Yeah, see, yeah. But sorry, Faith, you know I would, but you a whole married lady. I'm just playing, y'all. This is a joke. Is somebody gonna try to run with it? And YouTube. I started posting my meals on mine. That food you made looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It was delicious. Really was. Okay, we got another watcher on Facebook. TT was good. Thank you for joining. All right. Nobody want to join the panel. It's all good. So the next talking point is micro challenges. There's power in small daily challenges that lead to big breakthroughs. So you know you gotta walk before you run. You gotta crawl before you walk. It's all progression. You know, everything is baby steps. So, like I said the other day, you have to just start writing everything down. Hold yourself accountable and own up to when you don't stick to your plan or your routine. Yes, things happen, but you just have to be aware of it. And as long as you're actually putting in effort, things will work themselves out. But yeah. So let's take a brief intermission. Anybody got anything they trying to have like goal wise towards the upcoming week? Yeah, let me know down in the chat. Everybody's talking. I'll run your playlist tomorrow while I'm home from work. Okay, Faith. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll do the same while I'm at work. For YouTube say this is not a follow for follow. Me and Faith are very good friends. I'm just showing love back. I need to see that food. Did you post it? I did, Yvette. I definitely did. Everybody's talking. Dr. Ninja Turtle said, how did you start in the stock market? Did you use an app like Robinhood? Absolutely, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Robinhood is the simplest, most beginner friendly app. Do I recommend it for options trading? No, but Robinhood is definitely very easy to use and easy to navigate. Their charts are very minuscule. But yes, I did start with Robinhood for like the third time. Callie, what's good, bro?
What's going on, family? Hold up. It's mad loud out there. Hold up.
Yeah, you good, bro? Take your time.
Sound crazy out here right now.
I'll be coming shortly. You got to regroup in about 10 minutes if you're still up. All right, Tina Mo. Yeah, pause, but yeah, you good.
What's going on, family? What's going on, chat?
Double pause. You're allowed to. You're
I
allowed
didn't hear
to
that, so we good. I didn't hear that. We good.
Nah. Tina said she was coming up shortly. She said, I got to regroup. I'll be up in about 10 minutes if you're still up. Pause.
What's
That's
going on, though?
wild, bro. Hey, I ain't got much going on.
Hope everybody having a good Sunday.
Yes, sir. Went to
I
work.
just jump in here. I'm a little late. My fault.
Nah, you good, bro?
Out there.
Shit, I was late. But
Every night Sunday, everybody
it's
running
cool,
a little slow.
It's all right. It's stepping up September though.
It's a fact.
So it's better late than never.
Yesterday, I didn't want to go on, man, and I had to. I had to put in the work.
Right. That's the same thing with me. Man, I got some itis kicking in. I'm tired as hell.
Yo, I just ate. That's why I don't like working on at night. But this is the best schedule for me right now.
Right.
After the all day eating, just right now it's time to wind down. Not ready to wind back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyone
What's the topic right now? What we talking about?
So the topic is we talking about basically like with side hustles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, A side hustle is gonna get you out of that day to day type of rut.
routine.
I should rut, yeah, routine rut type of thing. So we talking about how to break free from it and level up your hustle.
Networking, number one.
That too. Yep. Yep. You know, networking is
That's key.
that's definitely key.
Because you don't know nobody, you can have all the product in the world. You ain't nobody to sell it to. You know?
Right. Hey, so I'm streaming this on Facebook too. So if you hear me call somebody's name you don't know, you know.
You already know.
What's up, Crystal? On Facebook. Thank you for joining. Nah, but yeah, I haven't seen a blood moon. I've been in the house since I got off work. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hold up.
Hold, hold on, Michael. You say you was 3 hours and something into your alcohol free journey, then you 30 seconds into your relapse. That's wild, bro. That's crazy. Just Danielle, I see you. Thank you for joining. You could join the panel if you want. Uh,
Good night, Bobby.
we got Kiki in the building on my Facebook. Thank you for joining. If you still here, because these numbers is fluctuating like crazy.
That's
But
YouTube, man.
but
I'm
nah,
learning that. That's YouTube.
nah, because I can't see my Facebook on StreamYard, but I got it
Okay.
pulled up on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case, it is what it is. Again, y'all, this it's open panel. Y'all could join. Y'all want these watch hours or not? Oh damn, I called people out and they left. Hey,
Ah, some people be getting scared.
it's but but if they on Facebook, you can't even see. I got this shit pulled up on my phone, bro. Like nobody on YouTube can see them.
I was gonna stream it to my YouTube, but I don't want it to like. I don't want to have two different talking content and working out. So I just say, you know what? I'm just gonna lead this. Just talk. I ain't gonna stream this to the YouTube.
Nah,
I feel like I need another tube just to like do whatever on it.
right, right.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
I don't know how it didn't affect it last time. I put it
right,
on my thing and went live, but
right. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I feel like everybody on Facebook just being nosy. They trying to see if my house is dirty.
yeah, that's how it be, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That's how it be.
I ain't even tripping on it, bro.
Most of
Never
the time,
again.
that's
Never again, no. So I ain't got enough. I don't have enough followers on my business page on Facebook, so I could only stream it to my main page.
oh no, I hear you.
But it's all good though. Dr. Ninja Sir said I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. Sister
Hola,
Danielle in the building.
I cannot stay. I'm only hopping on here because you called me out elevated. I was, oh, wait a minute. Let me put that off. My bad. I was echoing. Cause got in all kinds of trouble. Y'all had me on the live extra long. My kids was like, "Mother, where are you? Where art thou?" Like I didn't feed them before I got on here. You
Right.
must tuck us in. I got 2 teenagers and a 10-year-old, and they was acting
Oh
like
yeah. Oh yeah.
they need my presence to get to bed. I don't know. But yeah, it is weird. I wanted to tell you that it's weird on Facebook and on Instagram
It
because it
is.
wouldn't even let me, like, I was streaming on Instagram, but you got to
Right.
maintain the chat
hmm
in 2 different places.
Right. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry. I
How
didn't
you
speak to
doing?
you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, Kelly, you never met Danielle?
No,
Nah,
That's
nah,
oh,
nah.
but I've seen you in chats though. I
yeah,
see.
that's calisthenics for life.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
okay.
NYC.
That's wild.
Oh, this the one that they be saying be thirst
No
trapping
shirt.
in
That's
the
no
arm.
shirt.
Yo,
That's
yo,
no
yo.
shirt.
He be out there. I'm like, okay, sir. But yeah, I'm going to leave you on in the background elevated. I
Okay.
have to go tend to my household duties, but I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being on my live earlier. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I got to check in with you. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
listen. Hey, if you like I always tell people don't subscribe if you don't like the content. No shade. If you do like the content, subscribe and watch the
And we all
content.
got to support each other.
I know that's right. But yeah, I get it. I always tell people that though, because sometimes people will sub and they don't like the content and that messes up your click through rate. So I'm like,
Right. Right.
but enjoy the rest of your evening, gentlemen.
Of
Have a good
course.
one.
Bye.
All right. Take care. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's still talking to each other. I know I'm about to go kill the rest of this pot roast if nobody want to come up on the stage. Yeah, I think. Don't worry. I know when to cut my losses on these certain battles. I ain't even mad about it. But our next talking point is a mindset reset. So shift your perspective to see obstacles as opportunities. You know, obviously getting started with your side hustle or anything like that is gonna be a struggle. Tina Mo, the voice of YouTube, is in the building.
Yes, sir. How are you? How are you? How are you?
How you
Doing
doing,
great,
Tina?
Tina.
Hey, how's it going, Sea Life?
How you
Oh
doing?
yeah, oh yeah. So we're talking about having side hustle and how that's gonna, break you out of the routine of comfortability. You know, in other words.
There are so many traps
Mm-hmm.
as it pertains to comfortability.
Right.
Your job can become a trap.
Exactly.
Living in certain neighborhoods can be a trap.
Yep.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep.
and then most certainly your environment as it relates to the people that you have in your company.
Absolutely.
Because it's easy for them to be a major influence because that's who you lend your ears to. That's who you get your advice from. That's who you get your sometimes your vantage points are shaped by the people around you,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't see any further than what they can see.
Right.
And so you'll get trapped like that in the same mindsets just because you have not ventured out or exposed yourself to new ideas.
Right.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Uh, Anthony's, I see you. Thank you for joining. Ryan, I see you, bro. Well, excuse
That was a
me.
good answer right there.
I'm gonna call you MM because that name is crazy.
Crazy, right? I thought it
MM.
was a female when I first. Who is this?
But thank
Hey,
y'all for
Ryan.
joining. But yeah, I got a few more two more talking points. Again, y'all, it's open chat. Y'all better
I
do.
don't think people really realize how much the people around them make a difference. Like, it's
Right.
one thing if it's just you.
Uh huh.
Isolation can have you stuck in the same mindset too,
Right.
because all you listening to is me, myself, and I. On the
Hmm.
other hand, if you have the kind of ambition that allows you to kind of push yourself,
Mm-hmm.
being that you have goals and aspirations and whatnot, then that space in solitude can actually help. On
Right.
the other hand, there's a big difference between solitude and isolation.
Right.
And people who don't know that difference can feel like just because they're alone, it's a good thing.
Right.
When you have to be kind of away from things or set apart for the reason of
Mm-hmm.
setting particular goals or creating a better mindset.
Right.
or just for the sake of peace, to get
Right.
away from the noise of everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Dr. Ninja Turtle said my trap was the federal government job and thinking that it was secure. Oh, yeah, yeah. Danielle said I never want to stay the smartest person in the room. Associations curate the experience. Absolutely.
Expand your acquaintances. Facts.
Absolutely. Expand your acquaintances. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Michael said walk by 5D and not by 3D. Walk by faith and not by sight.
Here we go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
Shout out to the chat.
Antonice was good. Antonice, A Deuce. Oh, she gonna
Yeah,
be
Mike, that
shy.
was dope. That
Hey
was
y'all,
dope.
how
Yeah,
y'all
Mike.
doing?
We good. How you doing, Antonice?
Peace and reparations to the chat.
Antonice, what's up?
Okay.
I'm well, and yourself. You know what? Hey, who said that? Hey,
Cali.
Stevie TR.
Too real. What's going on? How you doing?
I am doing great, y'all. Guess what?
Go ahead.
That's so cool when y'all respond back. Okay, so listen, I was listening to something, and they said something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Never mind. I don't want to detour y'all. I'm doing good though. Thank y'all for asking. I'm just here trying to get some hours. I only need like 3,980. So, and I got like a month to get it, y'all. So if y'all see my stuff on your timeline, because you hit the bell when you subscribed to my page originally, thank
Mm-hmm.
you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, thank y'all for watching our show on Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. Thank you, Elevator, for having these lives. I'm so proud of you. I remember when you said you were going to do this, and it's so cool that you are actually doing what you said you were going to do. You
Exactly.
know, a lot of times we say we're going to do stuff because it's like so easy to say stuff, but it's
Right.
even harder to like actually do it. So it's just been a joy, even though I
Right.
had to catch some of them like on the playback.
No,
I'm
we
very
good.
proud of you. And
Okay.
thank you for letting me get on the panel. Hey,
Okay.
Chad. Okay, y'all, I'm about to do my baby hair.
Shout
Hold
out
on,
Jay.
Antonice, real quick before you leave. Do you have a playlist?
So,
Of
thank
it?
you for asking. As a matter of fact, guys, I do have a playlist. I know it took me a little while to curate that,
Okay.
even though CGs kept telling me to set up one last time when I was trying to get the 3,000 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But yeah, so I do have playlists set up, guys. I just
Okay.
want you to know I do have some different type of content coming. So if you guys want to check that out, I think you might find that to be enjoyable.
Okay.
What's the playlist? What is that?
You said what is the playlist? Like what
Yeah,
is
what?
my playlist or
No, no,
what
I'm
is the
saying, what is a
playlist I'm
playlist in
listening
general? I
to?
be hearing people talking about, oh, your playlist. What is that?
So you could just put your videos, in categories.
Oh,
So
all right, all right, all right.
so now if you connect with certain people, like they'll just run your playlist so you could get some watch hours.
I got you, I got you.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not.
So so like one of the things people do, say like you got your workouts where you was out in the park, and then you got your workouts where you was at the crib.
Yeah,
That'll be outside workouts and in the house workout. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like
yeah.
that.
Or put it like this: like I could have this on my channel, and it could just be like just us talking, and then the workout separate. That's what you.
Well, yeah, that too. Right.
Alright, got you.
So like the way I do it, like when I go live and I make a live stream or whatever, it goes in my live stream playlist. So
Got
now if somebody really is really trying to support you, they could just let all your live streams play,
Oh, the rock, yeah.
which will give you like hella watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
Falling behind in the chat. Kids from Jay in the building. Thank you for joining, Kids from Jay.
Is a fact.
But yeah. Yeah, I know everybody that's in my chat, you dropped the word link. I think everybody's connected anyway.
Yeah, we
So
all gang in here, I think.
yeah,
Everybody family.
Nightbot ain't even hitting no more.
I have a Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
So my question is in reference to the playlist. I've been wondering this, but I don't got time to go to everybody's page and ask these people who have a playlist. What
Mm-hmm.
do you want people to do? Like, say, like when I go to y'all page, and so like I got YouTube Premium, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it like when I like look at y'all stuff, even
Mm-hmm.
though I know what the playlist, it make it to where you don't gotta like keep clicking the video. But do y'all want us to just comment like one thing in each video so y'all know we was there? Like, can you speak to that?
So the only thing with that is that unless unless you're really sitting there in front of your device, it's not really going to be feasible. So at least on my end, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know at least what I'll do is once I click on a video on that first video, I'll say, "Listen, I'm gonna watch your playlist," and I'll just let it run.
Okay,
Um,
thank you. That's a good idea. Thank you so much for that elevated. You're so dope. You know that? Keep being great.
Thank you. I try. I try. Danielle said I have a prayer list and a psych list. I just want to separate the content by topic. Exactly. Exactly. Lala's in the building. My sister Michelle is in the building from Facebook. Thank you for joining, Michelle. Everybody, I do a few comments each video. That was a good way, Elevate, to say, yeah, because if you think about it, it doesn't really hurt anything if you were to like say let the playlist play on your TV or something while you go out and run your errands or go to work or anything else like that. So you're not really there in front of your device to even keep commenting every so often. And just by you letting the person know that you're running their playlist is kind of like, I'm here and I'm helping you out. I just can't comment all to and through. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. But our next talking point, let's keep it on topic at least till we get through these talking points. Breaking plateaus, right? We have to learn how to get unstuck in content creation, fitness, or personal development, and life in general.
Life in general, facts.
Life in general, yeah, that's a better way because not everybody is content creators, not everybody does certain things. But yeah, all I could say to that is we have to just gotta start somewhere.
I
Have to
think
do.
that one of the biggest things to do that'll help
Mm-hmm.
is curate a list of things that you can accomplish.
Right, right,
Starting with the easiest things first.
right,
That way you don't feel like I've been doing this for an hour and a half and I ain't got nothing done. I got 12 other things that need to be done. But if
right,
you, yeah, and so if you start with something that's easy, oh, this won't take but a few minutes, you'll
right.
find yourself having more and more progress. That'll
Mm-hmm.
make it easier. So by the time you do get to that thing that's tedious or that takes a long period of time, you
Right,
would have already accomplished so much that it'll give you a fresh wind to be
right.
able to. You won't feel exhausted in trying to do it. But if you start with the hard thing first,
Mm-hmm.
then by the time the easy stuff comes, you don't even have the energy to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, right, right. Oh, that's yeah. You spit some bars. I usually ain't speechless, Tina. But just Danielle said, right, do that with the lives. I would say, hey, I'm leaving you up in the background so the person knows I'm there, but I'm not coming. Right. And that's how we say like when we go into somebody's live, hey, I'm in the bushes. You know,
Right.
everybody already knows what it is, and they'll say thank you for joining, and then they'll keep the conversation rolling. Tune in, intuition. I lost some brain cells trying to read that. The playlist ain't that about music. No, Yvette. No, not at all. So for an example, I have a playlist of my live streams. I have a playlist of me working on cars. I have a play like my playlist is just crazy. I have a playlist of me talking about work when I was in Georgia. I have a playlist about me talking about work in North Carolina. You get what I'm saying? It isn't definitely not just about music. So I have a variety of playlists out. This way people could pick and choose what they want to listen to, what they want to be entertained by, or if they really rock with you, like that's where the live stream playlists come in. So they could run your live stream playlist. Rising Phoenix, she ran my live stream playlist before I had as much lives as I do now. And then Crystal's World, she ran my live stream playlist a few days ago. And that was a good 50 plus hours worth. So
Mm.
you
That
get what
makes
I'm
sense.
saying?
Mhm.
That comes in clutch, like honestly, for real, for real. Lala taking notes.
Yeah, I see the playlist now. Now I'm understanding what y'all talking about. All right.
Yeah, Yolanda said that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was music.
Nah, bro.
I thought y'all was putting music on your page, let it rock, and you get your watch hours. I didn't know what was going
Oh
on.
nah. So with that music, I'm not exactly sure how that works. But then even if your music, you did put some music up there, if it's not your original music,
You ain't getting no watch hours.
they might give you your watch hours, but you can't monetize off of that if they don't give you a copyright strike. So it's like now I do have a playlist with music on it, but that's what I run for myself, and it's private.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah, 100%. Shout out Coach in the
Uh,
chat.
Lala said, "Nibble that elephant." Whoa, pause.
Um,
Yeah,
that went over my head.
mine too. I wish I didn't read that. First things first, directionality matters. If you do the right thing in the
Oh,
wrong
light skin.
order, it's inevitably be wrong. Yeah, yes. They'll
Light skin
be
in the room.
dropping these proverbs on us.
Yo,
Boss,
Absolutely.
Joe's. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Thank you for joining.
how do you eat an elephant?
Um, Coach Mean Reen in the building.
Hey, Coach, you know,
I
drop.
know, I know, Coach. She
Tease.
probably edit. I
Shout out
hope
to
Coach is
Tease.
editing. I'm not gonna say she probably is. I hope Coach is editing.
Oh man.
Everybody speaking. Whoa,
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
eat an elephant?
I don't know. I don't know, Lala.
Probably one bite at a time
Yep.
T's journey
in
in the
small
chat.
portions, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you for joining, T's.
Open your mouth, pause.
Oh man, what in the world, bro?
That's
How
her
do
putting
you eat
that
an
in the
elephant?
chat. I mean, got to figure out this proverb
I'm
that
not
she
even
done threw
paying
up there.
Lala no mind no more. Michael said the key to life: trust God and the universe, love yourself, and help as many people as you can do the same. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I feel like
Ooh, I got something to say about that though.
yeah,
Sometimes it's about helping the right people.
that Tina. Oh man,
Because sometimes you throwing your efforts, your time, your money, your
all of
resources
that
down a hole.
to the wrong people,
Yes.
thinking
And
you
there's
gonna get blessed.
yes, and it's nothing but you cast your pearls to swine. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. It's not worth
Right,
sharing your nuggets. None of that. None of
right,
that. Keep it to yourself when
right,
it comes to some people,
right.
because it ain't blessing them and it ain't helping you.
Ooh, absolutely.
Preach, Tina.
Ooh, we. Hey, y'all know it was real when Anthony's grabbed the cowbell.
That's what I'm talking when Tanisha's go.
No, I got a little mini bell because the cowbell is just so aggressive. This is new. Chill, Anthony.
She going she being bougie now. Oh,
So you said a bell for like exercise bell. You caught me off.
oh she had a big ass cowbell, so she like blue 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 blue. Yo, that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Jay talking about child.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody want to join the
Oh
panel?
God.
Like, I got one talking point left, and then it's whatever after that. Pause. But yeah, I got one talking point left. I like these though, cause keeping them within time frame. All right, I know it's a delay. How Supreme said, man, Jay in the chat blowing kisses with them crusty ass lips. I'm dead. I'm dead. All right. So our last talking point is consistency versus stagnancy. How to keep routines fresh and growth focused. So at the end of the day, you gotta just focus on the end goal. If you have no goal in mind, everything is just gonna become routine. Up, kiss from Jay in the building. Ciao.
Hey y'all. I don't know if y'all
What's
can see
good?
me and I don't know if the Wi-Fi is good. Can
What's
you hear
up?
me okay?
You're
We hear
fine.
you wonderfully.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was about
Pause.
to be all extra choppy and all of that. But first off, how you guys doing? Hey panel, hey everybody in
What's
the
going
chat.
on,
Hello,
Jay? How you
hello.
doing,
What's
Jay?
good, Jay?
Hey, Sugar
I hope you
Kiss
guys are
Kiss.
having an amazing Sunday. I know my Sunday is going well. I went to two different services today and it was really,
Right.
really
Mm.
nice. But
Awesome.
I'm so geeked to be up on here. So I was kind of in and out of the chat. So I
Hmm.
really don't know exactly what you're discussing right now. But I definitely want to jump up on here because since you've been doing this whole September every day going live with the topics, I love the idea because I love when YouTube panels elevated because you be feeling it. You
Right.
feel me? I definitely wanted to be able to jump up on here. So, what are you guys talking about right now? So I can put my input on it.
All right. So we're talking about how a side hustle and leveling that side hustle up could get you out of the everyday routine.
I feel that.
Jay.
So,
Oh,
my side hustle. You can hear me. Sorry, I'm
yeah, you
driving,
good.
so I'm like probably getting into certain services, and it's probably not. It's going in and out, or whatever. But I definitely have a couple side hustles. Most of y'all do know that I'm a nail tech, so I do
Hmm.
that, and I also drive a Lyft on the side to make some extra money. So
Right.
I think side hustles are. I think having a side hustle is amazing. I do think that it'll be amazing for you to have your main income and
Right.
have two side hustles and always have room to like plan a business as you're doing your main job and your two side hustles. You should be having a business also trying to grow. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Because that will allow you, when you have multiple incomes, it allows you to actually save while whatever other income, probably your main income, will be like going towards the bills, and you won't have to take out of your main income to try to make a savings,
Hmm.
which is the most
Hmm.
difficult things for a lot of people. Because when people
Right.
try to take out of their main income to also save, you got to think about groceries. First off, we're going to be living life. Not a lot of people are used to wanting to try to hold it down until they get older. You want to live your life. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to live your life and be able to actually enjoy it without having to wait until like retirement to actually start going on vacations and stuff, you need to have more than one income. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that you will
Yep.
be stress free in a way, at least financially. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
yeah, doing stuff like that. Cut out things that you honestly believe within yourself isn't really worth it. For me, I was happy that I cut out alcohol. It was more than a financial thing, but
Uh-huh.
cutting that out really helped out because, child, when I tell you the liquor store was my best friend, that
Yeah.
God was up.
Yeah.
And I started smoking like heavy weed. I was smoking damn near every 5 minutes. But now
Yeah.
I don't even buy it. I'm gonna
Yo,
just leave it at
congrats,
that.
Jay. Congrats.
That's
You
dope.
feel me? So yeah, you feel me? That's a lot of expensive. You feel me? But yeah, I
Mhm.
feel like also if you like
That's
get
dope.
to cooking more, if you cook more, because eating out at these fast food places, it really do be making your pockets
Mhm.
dry. Because you're gonna want to try new things. Like I'm an
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius, so I'm the type that's used to when I have something new, I want to get it again and get it in and get it again because I just
Mhm.
like to relive that moment of whatever it is that's put me on this high, whether
Right.
it's a type of food or a type of show. Like I kind of haven't really been on like people's live like that in these
Right.
last couple of weeks because I got stuck on the TV show. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been watching the hell out of this show. This show has been keeping me captive. That's why I really haven't been up on YouTube crazy. I've been like working and stuff like that, but the main reason is because I've been up on this show. You feel me? It's been
Right.
having me
Right.
stuck, child. But I just kind of feel like when it comes to side hustles, honey, you gotta find what is gonna work for you, and you gotta know how you are as a person. You can't be someone that gets stuck into certain ways, and you gotta read yourself to understand when you gotta let certain things go. Like if you're trying to side hustle and it's not working for you, it's okay for you to try something else. Don't be scared to step out of your comfort zone because you would never know
Mm-hmm.
what you can do until you try it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they are the type to want to watch someone else do it to
Right.
see what worked for them and what didn't work for them so that they know how it is. But sometimes that's not always going to be the case. Just because this person did it and it worked for them doesn't mean that if you do it, it's going to be the same thing unless all you have to do is literally follow their footsteps. But what do you want to do something that's literally like made for you? What do you want to
Right.
like have your own and
Right.
have to be your own versus something that like because at the end of the day, it's still gonna be like working under a company. Like it's not your shit necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yeah,
I
boss.
mean, there's just so many things that you can do. I just feel like when people get creative,
Mm-hmm.
they will like blow their own mind. You know what I'm saying? They will blow their own mind. Something so simple can be turned into something monumental, and you would never know until you try it. And just allow yourself to be great. Some people really don't be thinking that they're actually great because they allow themselves to stay in the shadow of somebody else. When
Right.
really you're the superstar. Like, why won't you allow your light to shine? You always dimming your light for somebody else. Like that has a lot to do with side hustles because you're standing behind somebody when really you should be doing your big one. You know what I'm saying? Like that has a lot. It has a lot to do with knowing your worth. When you
Mm-hmm.
know your worth, you're gonna do certain things that's gonna make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, honey, child, don't be trying to live your life through other people. You need to be the one that people live their life through you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Cause
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
that's literally what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like I remember telling this to somebody before. I think it was Coach. I'm not sure, but I remember saying like, there was a picture that I seen. I think it was probably Coach. I'm not too sure. But there was a
Right.
picture that I seen online where it was a guy in a wheelchair. He was looking at the window and he was looking at this guy walking. And he was like, man, I
Mm-hmm.
wish I could walk. And then the guy that was walking was looking at the person going by and they was on a bike. And the guy was walking was like, man, I wish I had a bike. And the person on the bike was like, man, I wish I had a car. Looking at the person in the car. And that person was looking at someone in like a Lamborghini. Like we all be looking at people wanting what they have when really we are literally we're so like perfect where we are. We're
Mhm.
just
Right.
not paying attention to it. We're watching everyone else when really you can possibly be doing even better or doing even more, and you're just not
That's a
allowing
fact.
yourself to because you're thinking that you don't really have much to go off of when really you're everything you need and more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when people dig into themselves, they're gonna find out. I feel like everybody can literally have a business. And if you ask someone that feels like they don't have anything to offer, they'll be like, I don't know what to do as a business. But when you ask them what are they into, they will probably tell you some simple
A
things,
child.
but
Yep. Yep.
let me tell you, some people you have to actually be around them to see them just doing things that they just do that just seems so simple, doesn't seem like anything that will like blow people's minds. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and then we live in 2025, honey. You can get rich on the internet doing like the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
This
There's
is
like
some.
You
there's
ain't
like
lying.
child please. There's so many ways that you can have a side hustle. It don't even make sense. It literally just has to do with you and if you're gonna be the person to actually step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the only thing that's holding you back from any side hustle or any money, whatever. You are a money magnet. You have to manifest on that and you have to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's a fact, Jay. Well
But
said.
that's
Well
how I
said.
feel about all of that when it comes to it at the end of the day.
So, so Jay, like I know I don't have everything set up correctly, but my homegirl Latoya is from she's watching this on Facebook. She's like throwing you mad hearts. She's agreeing with you. She's like you speak it true. So
I
yeah,
appreciate you, Latoya. Latoya, right?
yeah, yeah.
I appreciate you, Latoya. God bless you, hun. I hope everything works out for you. If you are someone that is looking to do a side hustle or you're just somewhere in life and you just feel stuck. Because I feel like around this time is where a
Hmm.
lot of people, like around this time of the year, is when a lot of people start to like really get stuck in their mind because the ending of the year is right here. You get to looking at 2025 and you get to thinking
Right,
on what the heck did you even do with this year? Another year went by and you're in the same position. That's a lot of people. It's not just if you're someone that feels like you're like that, like you feel like your year 2025 can literally match your year 2024. Honey, the
right,
only thing you need to do is evaluate yourself. Look at yourself and see what it is that you're doing. There's a lot of things that you can throw away, and there's a lot of new behaviors that you can
right,
put into
Okay.
play.
Yep.
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
There's a lot of things you could throw away, and there's a lot of things you could put into play to change the reality for 2026. And if you know you're trying to do that, you need to start going ahead and making those changes now so that in 2026, you're not trying to start new. All you're trying to do is continue being consistent.
Continue. Yep,
You know what
yep.
I'm saying? Because you're going to make it hard for yourself. Do you know that the second Friday in the new year, every new year, the second Friday in the new year is Quitters Day? Quitters
Whoa.
Day. People come up with their New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to work out. Oh, I'm going to eat healthy. Or I'm going to save money. The
I
second Friday in every new year is Quitters Day. That's when
didn't know
majority of
that.
the population in the world quit whatever
Wow.
revolution, New Year's revolution they came
Wow.
up with, child.
That's
The
crazy.
second week in every new year. That is absolutely insane. It just kind of tells you how unconsistently we actually are as a people.
Right, right.
It's insane. You know what I'm saying? So we need to break the cycle. We need to break generational curses. And it starts with
Absolutely.
you evaluating yourself and getting out of those old habits. Those old habits are what is
Hmm.
keeping you in the like in the position that you're in right now, that you were last year, that you were 5 years from now, or
Right,
5 years ago. You know what
right,
I'm saying? You don't want that to be your 2027. You sitting here thinking on goals that you have for 2024 that you never push play on and you still just living on this freaking
I'm gonna
circle,
do
like
it.
you're like a rat running in a circle. Why would you want to do that when you have the
right,
opportunity to do whatever it is that you want to do now? It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter any like age does not matter. It has to do with your mindset.
right, right.
Yeah, I never heard about a quitters day. That's dope. That's crazy. I know. I just
Yeah,
learned
I never
something
heard
new.
of
Yeah, you
Quitters
can look
Day.
it up.
Shout out to
Never heard.
A2O.
I want to add something to
Move.
that.
Of course.
Yes, Miss
Um,
Wisdom of them all, Miss Tina.
oh, yeah, definitely. Um, One thing I realized is that everyone does not have the mindset of the entrepreneur.
That's true.
And while there are plenty of opportunities to grasp onto, a lot of times where a person needs to start
Right,
is finding the right people,
right,
because not everyone has um, the intuitive scope to be able to self-evaluate.
right.
When that's the case, they can't see where they're going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what their bad habits are.
Right,
Um, A lot of that, I mean, and if you think about it, the reason why they're in the rut that they're in is because they didn't have those support systems in their life. Because had they had them, they probably be further along than where they are.
Right.
With that being the case, sometimes it's just about being willing to be vulnerable enough to ask for help, ask for resources, ask
Mm,
for direction. Because if you're not willing to ask, what can I do or what do I need to do in
right.
order to make my situation better
Hmm.
because I don't
I'm sorry,
know,
y'all.
then none of those things, as it pertains to being an entrepreneur, can
Hmm.
come into play if you don't even have the proper foundation to build upon.
Right.
F thing.
Yeah, you
Hello.
broke up there. But so Tina, like
Hello.
you know you be speaking fire.
Can you hear
Jay,
me?
we
I'm
hear you.
sorry.
We hear you, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
I can't hear y'all though.
Yeah, we can hear you. But Tina, like even with you spitting the fire like you always do, right? It's kind of one of those things to where obviously everybody didn't have a great past, but at what point do you say to yourself like, okay, I need to get some treatment for this. I need to heal from this. I need to get past all of this and not just keep playing the victim.
As long as people keep saying, "Don't nobody mess with me," don't nobody want to do nothing with me.
Right.
Keep having the mindset of every time I try to do something, it fails. That negative mindset will
Right.
keep you out of the open doors that are afforded to you. It will
Absolutely.
keep you out of the relationships that you can have because you count it as nothing or dead, or you count it as null and void before it ever gets started.
Right.
If people don't start with, I think I have value,
Right.
then they'll never go and try to see if someone can take the value they believe they have to help them to expand it
Right.
where it can become profitable. And so that's the one thing I know is that yes, it does start with that person, but
Right.
it's so many layers to where a person needs to start. Because
Hmm.
while I could be a go getter, Elevator can be a go getter, Jay can be a go getter. At the end of the day, if you don't have the mindset to go and get it, you need somebody to help you to show you how you can.
Right. So that's gonna go back to what you said about, even asking. Like if you got that thought in your mind, you might not exactly know how to make things happen. You go to a trusted person. Hey, listen, I got so and so, and I was thinking about doing this. You think you could point me in the right direction? You think you could help me out? So yeah,
Mhm.
you was definitely right about that.
Yeah, I
Mary,
definitely feel what Tina was saying for sure.
right,
I guess it's more so like I feel like if anything, I feel like people that just kind of feel like nothing is changing for them, that's most likely because they're surrounded by people that also don't really care to change. You know
right,
what I'm saying? When you're around people that like the way that they are, like they wake up every day and they have the same routine and they
mhm,
just, whatever it is, they're comfortable doing what they're doing and you're comfortable doing what you're doing, you're not going to see anything wrong with it. You know what
right,
I'm saying? You're not gonna see it's gonna be the moment where you walk outside and you see someone in the car that you want. Or you're around someone and you see that they're kind of living a lifestyle or they're living a certain way that makes you want to elevate. It doesn't necessarily make you want the things that they want, but it can easily be like a wake-up call to be like, you want to
right,
be able to get more out of life. You know what
right,
I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that you want a luxury style, but you just want to get more. Like you see people actually doing more and all of that. And I just feel like in this day and age, a lot of people are kind of developing faster. You know what I'm saying? Because of
Right.
the internet, the connection to the internet, and being able to see all these different people, and all these different people are putting out so many, like so much information that helps you to be able to elevate and all type
Right.
of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of feel like it has to do with if you're alone and doing the same thing over and over, yes, it will
Mm-hmm.
be hard for you to get out of your ways, and it will be hard for you to not see your ways. Maybe there's a reason why you're there. It could be like something happened, like that was like changed your whole life, and you just kind of stayed in the way that you are. There's a lot of reasons why people don't change or don't like think about it at all, because sometimes it
Mm-hmm.
has to do with people not even thinking about it. They're just living, and they're not thinking about like what's next or whatever. They're just comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that until you probably like look back on your life, and then it gets to the what ifs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All of that starts to come into play. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then that turns into depression, and that turns into something else, and then it's just like a domino effect of downhill like syndrome. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
just saying, for me, I don't know how a lot of people are, but I feel like it has to do with where you're at, because I feel like in the city of Atlanta, a lot of people just watching people is motivation. You know what I'm saying? Just being able
Right.
to be around certain people is motivating. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to like be in certain places is motivating. I feel like if you're somewhere in the country where people just have farms and stuff like that, I ain't knocking that. But when you're around certain things and you see everything just kind of moving the same, it's easy to kind of continue to do the same thing, you know?
That's
So
true.
I feel that it's hard for people to get up and want to just go get a new group. It does have to do with your mindset. And I feel what Tina was saying, but I honestly do feel like it's also within you. I feel like you, the person, know when you need to be able to, you yourself, you know that you want to be able to have more out of life.
Right.
That has to, you have a phone in your hand, you have a computer, you have an iPad. There's so
Right.
much that you can do. You can look up entrepreneur leadership guidance near me. They have all type of different events that are free that you're able to go to. You know what I'm saying? That literally sit there and talk to you about all type of different things. And they have all type of little small businesses that like like you don't have to be someone that knows how to ask questions. The simple small questions.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to start this? How did you start this? What made you get how, when, why? You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. Little things like that will open your mind to so much to explore. Once something triggers that certain mindset within you, it's like a big explosion that goes off. You won't know until you actually get yourself into asking people certain questions like that. And you cannot ask those people questions until you actually get yourself into that space. So that means get off that chair and care about your future.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
I agree,
Mm-hmm.
especially as it pertains to knowing your why, because
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yes,
what it
girl.
boils down to. You
Right.
got to
Yes.
know why you're doing what you're doing in the first place.
Yes.
Because if you don't know why you're reaching out, you don't know why you're trying to start a business, you don't know why you want to get out of the rut that you're in, you'll just stay there.
Yes.
Complacency, people confuse uh, comfort for complacency
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh,
and
girl.
confuse complacency with
Do you
comfort.
have like some snapping fingers sound elevated? Cause child.
Yeah, because there is a difference. There are people that become complacent in the situation that they have. They're not comfortable. It's not comfortable to lay on a couch.
Right.
You just don't feel
Yep.
like getting up and doing what
Okay.
you have to
Yep.
do to go get a bed or get
Yep.
into a bed,
That
you
part.
know. And so people just make do with where they are, but that doesn't mean that that's where they want to be or that they're comfortable in the space that they're in. And
Right.
so I think a lot of times it's about finding that why. What's your purpose in what
Yeah.
you're trying to do? And if you attach purpose and you understand your why,
Right.
then you can move forward, because that's one of those foundational principles. Knowing
Right.
your why will open you up to, let me ask this person because, and the because, what comes after that because is what will have you to reach out to them.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that for sure. Hmm. Was that you
Shoot.
shaking your bell, Anthony's?
Who else would
Yes.
it be?
Hey,
Oh
hey,
Exactly.
sis,
snap!
I
That is
agree with
so
y'all.
funny.
I really do agree. I just didn't want to interrupt y'all, so I just wanted to ring
Nah,
that
you good.
bell.
You're good.
You good. What's
But
wrong?
listen, I did have a question about what you were saying, Jay. So I get all of that, right? But in your opinion, what do you offer? Like, what advice would you say? Because you do have people that know to do that, but what about the people who don't? So you have people who have like these really big dreams, but that's all they have is dreams. Like, it's no like work behind it. So yes, those are the things that you do, but how do you get to that mindset to where, okay, I'm gonna do what I need to do to make like things happen, if that makes sense what I'm asking.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I would
Mm-hmm.
have to say, as far as you getting like to the mindset, I would have to say you need to, if you have that dream, you need to write that dream down in a book. And you need to do it just like how we used to do it in school, as like a spider web diagram. You know what I'm saying? Connected to what it is you want to do, you need to lay out the first steps of how you think you want to be able to do it. If you feel like you don't know exactly how to do whatever it is you want to do, but you know that you can do this, you need to probably look online to see
Mm-hmm.
who it is that you can actually ask that's actually doing what it is that you want to do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's 2025 and all the answers is right there in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you're trying to be, I, I would have to probably say a nail tech. There's some people that feel only because that's how, like, I mean, I feel like a nail tech would be too easy. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to think of something that's a bit more difficult. Um, Probably if somebody, I feel like that's challenging too. I don't really feel like a lot of people around us just have like this idea that's like this new invention. There's a lot of people that have like ideas of an invention and it's just an idea. You know what I'm saying? Something like that is definitely never impossible. That's why they have the show Shark and all of that and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like most people, when it comes to certain things, it's just like a small business that they want to do. Like if they want to be a tattoo person because they've been drawing forever and they want to learn how to take it to the next level. I feel like if anything,
Mm-hmm.
when people have a dream, it's because they already know how to do something and they're trying to learn how to take it to the next level. That's what I can think about right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel
Right.
like if you're trying to take whatever it is that you already know how to do to the next level to actually turn it into a business, you know what I'm saying? You would have to literally write down what it is that you want as your business. I feel like when you finally put that pen to paper, it kind
Mm-hmm.
of sparks something in you. It sparks something in you because now it's not just in your mind, but you're actually seeing it in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Write down your business. Like start to already like write it down like you know exactly what you want it to be. Create your name for your business. You know what I'm saying? Actually love on this. Now it's not just I want to be a tattoo person. Now you can actually say like for me it was like I want to be a nail tech, but once I wrote down my name of my company, Nail and May, now it could be like I'm gonna make Nail and May boom. It's not just gonna be like I'm gonna be a nail tech and I'm gonna be the best. My company, Nail and May, is gonna be the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me tell you, when you know what it is that you want to do, go online and find out if there's classes for it so that you can find out how much money is going to be. So now you're able to
Mm-hmm.
stack towards however much it's supposed to be. Look at different classes, not just find the first one that you see. Look at the reviews. You know what I'm saying? People going to tell the truth, especially when they spend their money on it. You know what I'm saying? So look at the reviews, find the best class that works for you. Go to school. When you go to school, guess what? You're going to be around people that are in the same position as you or higher or even lower. You know what I'm saying? When I was in school for a nail tech, there was people that never touched acrylic in their life. There was people that didn't even know what they were doing. They just knew that they wanted to do a business and they feel like this was probably going to be the best one for them to do. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even sure if this was it. They just wanted to do something. You're going to meet so many people. You're able to be around people that are trying to do somewhat of a business. Get
Right.
yourself around people that's trying to start a business, even if it's not in the same category as what you're doing, because those people are going to be able to help you. You have to get yourself around people that are actually trying to do something, even if they don't know where they're going with it. Even if they don't even think that it's actually going to be anything more than just a degree or like a graduate thing. You don't
Right.
know what's going to happen until you actually do that. And sometimes when you get around certain people, they're going to say something to you that's going to like literally spark your brain. And that is where you're able to find out how to spark that mindset. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, dropping some gems.
Yes, thank you, Jay. That's why I run the bell. 'Cause I can't say nothing after that. Woo!
I couldn't even say nothing.
You funny.
Yo, Jay, like you got my Facebook lighting up. They like, oh, like they just you a
Oh,
star.
period. Facebook. Thank you to
You
everyone
a
tuning in from
star.
Facebook. Y'all
I'm gonna
amazing.
figure out
Everyone
how to
that's
get this to
here.
work. I'm gonna figure it out though.
Yeah, everyone on Facebook and YouTube, we appreciate y'all. Everybody in the
That
chat,
part.
Stash, the main
Stash in the
man, what's
building.
poppin'?
Stash on Color People Town. Let me, let me stop. What's good, Stash? My boy's in the building. But
Yes,
hour 20. Oh, this was a good live. Anybody else
yes,
got
this was
anything?
great.
We about to shut this down. I'm tired.
Not anything related, but I do want to say, Miss
Yeah, that.
Tina, I
The
want to
Yes,
be
voice
on
of
ma'am.
your show,
YouTube.
girl.
The voice of
I want to
YouTube.
be on your show, girl.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can make that happen.
Period.
Okay.
Oh, me too, Tina. Can I get after sugar kisses?
Period.
We most certainly can do that.
That,
And
that
who
part.
next? If y'all want to get on Tina's show, Tina's gonna have a community page post, and you guys just sign up there,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
uh,
Okay, bet.
I just think, just to add on to what Jay was saying, as it pertains to being willing to put the work in. Like Scripture said, faith without works is dead.
That
What
part.
is it?
Yes.
What does it mean to you to have a dream if you're not willing to work towards it?
Part.
Yes.
You know,
That part.
if it's one thing to feel like, when it comes to dreams and aspirations, oh, I gotta have this plan, I gotta have that plan, I gotta put this in place and that in place. And sometimes it's just about taking the first steps.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot simpler than what the road is a lot simpler than what
Mm-hmm.
some people try to make it.
All
And
right.
because people have a tendency to overthink things, they overlook
Mm-hmm.
the small things in the beginning.
Yes.
Right.
It's a thing of despise and not small beginnings. I can't help it. It ain't nothing but scripture in me. So if you hear it, that's just what it is.
Right.
But it's a thing where don't look at the small place that you're in or the small things that you have to work with and feel like this is garbage and I should throw it away because I got a big dream bigger than where I am right now. When in
Uh,
fact it takes a bunch of uh it takes one Lego to start to build the whole castle.
right.
But you start with one and you
Right.
connect it to another one
Mhm.
and you connect it to another one and you keep going until you begin to see what's on the outside of the box. It's
Right.
no different in our lives. We ain't born here knowing everything.
Right.
And because we're not born here knowing everything, there are some things that we have to reach out to people. There are times that we have to start over and be willing to start over.
Right.
I made a wrong turn here. Let me not continue in this place to
Mm.
keep throwing all of my effort, resources, mindset, some more stuff towards something that's not going anywhere. And I see it's not going anywhere. I'm not
Right.
talking about the thing of this is difficult and I want to give up, but more
Mm-hmm.
so the thing of I'm going the wrong direction and I need to reroute. I need to recalibrate. I need to recalculate what I'm really trying to do and focus on that. Because at the end of the day, it's about dedication and discipline.
Yep.
I love
If
that.
if you're not committed to what you're doing and you're not dedicated to what you're doing, people can talk to you till you blue in the face. But if you ain't in it all, if you're not all the way in, if you got one foot in and one foot out, you're not going to get anywhere. So you have to make up your mind that this is that I want to go there. I want to get there
Mhm.
by any means necessary.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. One thing I definitely want to say that I hope that you guys can take with y'all is simple, short, and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over until it's over.
Right. Absolutely.
That is for sure. It's not over until it's over. So just because something seemed like it's a dead road, just like Tina was saying just now, you're able to see when something's a dead road. That's just that's just to let you know like it's time for either something new, it's time for you to make a U-turn. It doesn't mean that you have to give up on what you're doing,
Right.
but it is like a signal to let you know, like an alert to let you know this ain't where you're supposed to be,
Right.
and you need to either elevate, turn around, or do whatever it is, but it's just something to let you know that something has to happen. You can't stay in whatever situation that you're in right now.
Right. Hey, y'all see what Dr. Ninja Turtle said, right? It's not over until I win.
Period.
That
Hmm.
part. That part.
Hmm. Yeah, I like what he said. What he said, when you are trying, people will help you. I'm
Yeah.
blessed to have
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh
mentors
yeah.
that's so
Oh
who
yeah.
true.
have taught me to build wealth. That's what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about. And wealth
Absolutely.
is more than just money. When
Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
get one of those that good direction, that good connection, that one phone call or phone
Mhm.
number that opens up a door for you,
Yep.
that's worth way more than somebody handing you $100
That is
or a
so
Who?
thousand
true.
dollars.
Who? Where they at? Where they at? Let me get some W's in the chat. Woo! So true, Tina.
Types.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. It's time for bed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel you.
I'm tired. Thank y'all, everybody that joined the panel. Thank y'all, everybody that's watching from YouTube. Thank you, everybody that's watching from Facebook, who is nobody. But I seen about 3 or 4 people come through. Thank y'all all. I appreciate your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here rocking with me. That mean the world to me.
You
Um,
already know, Chad.
we're gonna do this again tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Tina J, you already know. Y'all was a little
Yes, this was
I was a little
amazing.
busy. My fault, y'all.
You good, bro. I'll holler at y'all. Take care.
Later, y'all.
Later.